the IG of police invited us, the conveners of the peaceful assembly. We were excited to meet with him, to say yes, Mr. Babajide Williams, or no. Those are the two statements we are expecting. We cannot allow our personnel. Secondly, we cannot guarantee you. They are the security of the state. We are not. We just advocate. But we requested that, please, we want to come out peacefully and assemble and request from ECSL to publish the result on the website, 2023 results. That's one. It's not there. I can challenge anyone. Go to your phone, look at this website. You see 2007, 12, and 18 presidential, parliamentary, mayoral, chairman. You see. Go there. 2023, no result published on that website till date that I speak. And that was a promise by Mr. Kone in 2023, June, when he was announcing the election result. It's part of his, the third statement. He said, he will give us the result by constituency in subsequent days. Nothing like that. However, we requested, because the pressure, we are Democrats. I've observed election in Ghana, in Kenya, when Uhuru Kenyatta won his second term, in Liberia, in Nigeria, observed those elections. I've never seen or heard that elections were announced in West Africa within 3 days. Never happened. Not even in the US or the UK. What system do we have? So we have to be careful. People died for democracy. People were killed, slaughtered, amputated. Buildings brought down for democracy, not for independence. Ask any other individual. Not for. We had independent cheap.
Why you
Here, we had it cheap. Why it was an advocacy. They went to Lancaster House, agree, disagree. They came back and say, we've signed. Look at the defense pack. Look at this, how we're going to use the pound sterling here, how we're going to do this and do that, do that, how we're going to build our military, how we're going to look at our democracy, one-party state. It was cheap. Nobody fought. No blood was shed. In Sierra Leone, 1991 to 2002, we fought. 2000, May 8th, in front of Fodisa God's house, people were slaughtered, mutilated, fired at by the RAF guys. Just for democracy. Now we are playing with our democracy. We dey play cook. Ghana is moving. Liberia is moving. Gambia of all people are moving. What is happening to Sierra Leone? So we raised concern. The IG said, let's go and meet with him. We went there. No meeting was held in the first place. I understand somebody came here, the media too, who was babbling. No meeting was held between us and the IG. Let him produce attendance list, let him produce the agenda, let him produce every other thing that is administrative. The IG lacks administrative knowledge. He used to threaten people, like he threatened me and Pawadi Williams.
So what do you believe actually led to your arrest? Is it anything politically motivated, or it was simply maybe a law of enforcement issue?
But it was not law. It was not law enforcement. The laws are there. They've said it all. Law society. Go to the bar that maybe might have some other reservations. They will tell you what we did. The letter we sent that was perused by our lawyers, with more than 15 years standing in the law, say what you're doing now is within the context of the law. Nothing alters the law. So submit. Secondly, go and listen to him. If he says yes, you can go ahead. If he says no, don't bother yourself. That was advice from the lawyer. So there was nothing subversive. Lawyers have come out, they've discussed, they've challenged the issue. However, what we are going to do, I'll tell you, my path in short. Firstly, the IG and his men have no locus standi to even give me an hour detention at the CID. We went to police headquarters. No meeting, no discussion. We just accused that we forged documents, with this, with that, with so. They incarcerated us for 10 days. He requested for our fingerprints. We gave them a fair payment. The question will be, you have to go to NP, which you cannot go through anymore. Anyway, you're too intelligent for that. ESPS, English, sentence, pattern and structure. We have to write, keep writing, to know if we are the ones who generated the 1,200 signatures, the name, numbers, or what have you. They perused through nothing. After 6 days, they came back to us. Come out of the detention center, please come and do XYZ. We did so. Now, the director of CID, Mr. Jello, who I was thinking that too intelligent, too disciplined, and broadly educated within the Sierra Leone police, better than the IG, came to me and said, we've identified that you never committed crime A or B or C. 4 crimes identified, charges against us. That we subversion, I don't know, so many, 4 of them, but subversion was one. And disturbing the festive. 3, the last one that they came with, they said, we've committed, changed. Now this is the crime charge they will be sent to court. They will send it to court. What is the crime? That we committed forgery. We forged documents. So this old man that was with me, who sat NPSC here at Trinity, left for the UK in boarding school, went to Cambridge University with this King Charles, went to Sussex University, met with him, so many of the people in the world, never forged his result to go to Cambridge University. I never forged results to go to Albert Academy, neither IPAM, nor University of London. Never in my life. Not the university in Amsterdam that I went to in 2009. Never in my life. You're now telling me that I forged a document on behalf of XYZ to commit. So we're asking the gentleman, but the old man was very, very fierce. Wadi Williams. Very, very fierce. Now, we asked them, what is forgery? Explain to us. By then, I never had access to internet or whatever. When I came out, I had to look on what is forgery. They failed. First instance. It means the police are not intelligent. They're not doing their job. They were asking for phone, asking for laptop, went to my office. That was a crime that they committed against me that I am not going to forgive them. And I'm going to sue them to court. They went to the office, downloaded the desktops, scattered the office, scattered documents. They said they have a warrant of arrest. Went with me. That was very, very embarrassing to my integrity and my image that I've built for over 15 years. Secondly, they went to my house, all the way to SS Camp, with not just them, with heavy rifles, OSD personnel, crowded around me, went to the house. People were asking, hey, why are you so peaceful? What's happening now? What's in the gun? I say, I'll get back to you. They waited. I spend more money on my books than clothes. I don't have enough clothes. I have enough books to read. I read 3 books a month. And I have to interpret them. Economic novels, etc., etc. So they scattered all my books, which was an affront to me and very dangerous to me because I have to read every day. I had to call my boys after I was released. We were released on bail. They said we should be in attendance at the CID. We went there. What next? 1 day, 2 days, making the 3rd day. Mr. Jallo said, we are under arrest.
Again,
for the 2nd time.
What did
because
you do
of committing forgery. But I had to tell them that I was born in Congo Market and I was raised there. So I'm a radical, minus the education that I have and I continue to have. And so it was a very radical approach. My lawyer was not informed. My wife was not informed. Pawadi Williams is suffering from, 76 years of age. His medical doctor was never informed. His wife was never informed. What is this? What sort of advantage is this? How many people can come out like me and talk? This is the problem. They are clamping down on press freedom. That's why in our press release and our press in our meeting with the journalists at Sludge office, I quoted Mr. Jidaman Zeri, Marcela Samba Sese, Thomas Dixon, Joseph Toué, etc. Why are they doing such to us at this time? Tijan Kaba and Ernest Koroma left behind a very credible civil society and media. You cannot just touch the media practitioner like that. You should be afraid of them. But you are now clamping down on us. For what reason?
Are you saying that under the APC government, people were not being stifled or arrested?
No,
in any way?
this way, this manner, in this way,
So you're
and
saying
at this
things are
magnitude,
worse under the
the
SNPP?
worst ever. What is happening, we don't know. Why, we don't know. The problems surrounding it. Why do you have, for just an ordinary letter requesting you to help us, to aid us to go out, you better say no to us. We are going to come back to the public, say, please, don't. Or we say, prepare yourself, we are going ahead. That was it all. But the IG of police, who seemed to be more of an SVP than a police officer, who seemed to be uneducated, that have inquired about him, who has gone through...
You think he's uneducated?
Yes, he's not educated at all. That's
What's your proof to this?
Yes, the man is not educated.
Do you have any proof
Lacks
to this?
education. In fact, I mean, these are the people who refer to as quacks, half-baked.
Who? Are you
The
from?
IG of police.
Inspector General.
He's half-baked.
Do you have any proof to this?
He did O-level tries. Sat O-level tries. At
Does that
government-
mean he's uneducated?
Yeah, that means he's a quack. President Bio has not chosen better IGs since he came.
How many people do you know in Sierra Leone who failed the WASC?
Yeah, I mean, not WASC. We're talking about O-levels in those days. Which I went through at age 16.
So you're saying that that's a sign of
That's a
unintelligence?
sign of that's the reason why it's behaving like this. This gentleman, Moigwe, who was there with the PhD, academic doctor, the way he handled us in 2018 or 19, sorry. I mean, look at how Al-Shaq was behaving, a PhD holder. Look at the way Munu. Look at the way Achak Kamara, Onapakaba, Ananes behaved. Look at the way these IGs behaving. These guys are not composed at all. So President Bio should have a think. Relieve him and get somebody else.
Right.
That guy is, for me, it's an half-baked. He had a general degree at Injala, not a honors degree. He was never invited to the honors class at Injala. I'm saying this with facts and evidences. His peers in the police told me this because I had to do some thorough investigation. Who's this guy? Why did he treat us like this? You know me, you see me on TV. You know what I stand for. Why don't you say, Mr. Babadi, this is not possible?
So these people were policemen who were telling you that their boss is quite uneducated?
His peers.
In the police?
Of course, the investigation officers, that guy was called Musa, that's his name. That's another one. It's another story for a day. The police should ensure they encourage people, professionals, to come into the police. By the way, I see some of these IOs.
Okay.
This guy is educationally down.